one, make sure the property is in great condition when the tenant moves in. I find that good tenants take better care of a property when they find it's in good condition. If they, on the other hand, things don't work when they move in, they tend to feel like that's an okay thing to let things go as well. Secondly, to make sure they're screened properly from the beginning, to make sure you get the right tenant in place who's going to take care of the property, and they don't have a history of not taking care of their previous property. That's part of the screening process that your property manager should be doing for you, or you should be doing on your own, to make sure you're asking the right questions when you are investigating them. Number 3 is making sure you do periodic inspections. Most property managers will do 1, if not 2 inspections during the annual lease, and that's important so they can ascertain whether there are problems that are not being addressed or whether there's damage being caused. Next is, what is your pet policy and is it clear? Folks who generally have issues with pets are because the tenant did not understand there was a penalty if that pet caused damage, and therefore it's very important to let them know from the beginning what that policy is and what the cost is. And then lastly, is your security deposit clear? In other words, do they understand what will happen to them if they cause damage, if they are not taking care of the property? Not only will they lose their security deposit, but it's important for them to understand that you have other remedies as well. What I find is the most important part of this process is getting the right tenant in place, and that means you screen them thoroughly in the beginning. Quickly getting a tenant in place as opposed to doing the correct vetting will cause you more heartaches in the end. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for listening, and please contact me if you have further questions at the bottom of the screen.